Separation agreements for mortgage qualifying. So you're applying for a mortgage and the lender comes to you and says, we need to see a separation agreement. Now, maybe your separation is very amicable or maybe it isn't, but either way, the lender is going to have a requirement to see that you have an agreement in place. Why is it important for them? Because they want to know what you owe in terms of debts, if there's ongoing payments in terms of child or spouse support. They're going to want to see if you have assets also. Your financial picture is going to be painted on the division of the matrimonial assets and the debts by that agreement. Now, even though you're getting the agreement for the purposes of qualifying for a mortgage, you got to be very careful because these are legally binding documents. And if you just kind of like blow it off as not an important thing, you can get yourself into trouble because those words matter. It's going to be very important for you to have a lawyer look it over with you to make sure that you understand the terms, that those terms reflect your agreement with your former spouse or partner, and that you understand that they're going to be binding on you. They're going to go through it all with you. The separation agreement for a mortgage qualification can be as narrow or broad as you want. Sometimes they're an entire separation agreement dealing with everything to do with your relationship or the ending of your relationship, including custody and when you get to see kids and everything along those lines. Or they may be focused specifically on house-related stuff. Either way, they're binding. You need to make sure you understand everything. Now, when the bank asks for it, it does take time to put these together. So if you know you're going to need one in advance, get the ball rolling. Talk to your lawyer, make sure your spouse talks to their lawyer. You cannot use the same lawyer. Even though one lawyer is going to draft it, the other one has to review it on behalf of their client, explain it all to make sure that everyone's aware of what's going on. That's the way that it's fair and safe and practical. Now, don't sign off on that agreement until your family lawyer has told you it's safe to do so. Again, don't just do it for, we're just going to do it for the mortgage because they are binding. Also make sure that all your lender conditions are satisfied because there's no point in signing and agreeing to something unless you happen to agree to it anyway without the mortgage being approved, because if that's the only reason you're getting it, then maybe things change a little bit. Also, you want to make sure that you have the agreement signed and it's ready to go as a package so that you are protected both now with the mortgage and going forward.